get more on that speech now from President Obama, from Jean Meserve. She joins us live now from Washington, D.C. So, Jean, I mean, a while ago, a couple of days ago, we've been expecting an almost imminent attack on Syria, certainly on behalf of the United States, and now it seems to be perhaps a bit of a U-turn. How do you read it?
Well, I think you're right. We did expect something to happen quickly. It clearly is not going to happen quickly. The president said today, I could act in a week, I could act in a month. I think what happened is that he saw he didn't have the kind of support behind him that he really felt he needed. You saw the international efforts fall apart when the British Parliament voted against taking any sort of military action. Really, the French and the Turks, the only one with the U.S. on all of that. So he was lacking that. And here in the United States, there was a great deal of controversy, both on Capitol Hill and amongst members of the public, about whether or not the U.S. should go forward. Now, his decision to ask for congressional approval doesn't mean that debate is settled by any stretch of the matter, but it does mean he's giving a nod to Congress. Many members have said that they feel that even though the president is commander-in-chief, that it is up to Congress to declare war, and they should have a role to play here. He has now said, okay, guys, step up to the plate, do it. Are they going to pass some sort of resolution supporting the president's action? That is the unknown. I think there's a lot left to come out in the next week or two about what's been happening in Syria, what the UN weapons inspectors find, whether or not there's any sort of galvanization of international attitudes, and all of that will be factored into the final congressional decision on this.
And do we know when that congressional decision will take place? I mean, I know that it's a holiday weekend in the U.S. now, but do we have any idea of when Congress will debate this?
Well, they're scheduled to be back on September 9th, and Speaker Boehner of the House has said he looks forward to having a debate on the issue that week after Congress comes back. There had been some thought that perhaps Congress would move back their return date. Boehner's statement indicates that's not the case. I should say that there have been a number of statements coming out from members of the U.S. Congress in reaction to what the president had to say. By and large, they're positive towards the idea of Congress having a role.
Jean Meserve live for us in Washington, D.C. Thank you.